The Windy City. When I think of Windy City, I think of Chicago, Illinois. The reason Chicago, Illinois was given this name was because a tornado swept through the city in 1879. Many people love going to Chicago because it's one of the largest and most significant cities in the world. Chicago is a very vast and pretty place to visit, but it also has its downsides. For one, just getting into the city alone is rough. The traffic is known to be backed up miles and miles before you even enter the city. Chicago is not one of the safest cities you can visit either. The crime system is horrible, and it is continuing to increase at a very alarming rate. The city is also very overpopulated. This makes the city very polluted, and it makes it really hard to breathe. These are things in society in the society of Chicago, Illinois, or the Windy City that needs fixing. If they're not going to get fixed quickly, they are going to get a lot worse. Chicago, Illinois is one of the biggest cities in the world. It is the third most populated city in the United States. Its estimated population is 2,693,973 people. That is too many people living in one city. This is probably why Chicago has the worst traffic system in the state of Illinois. When traveling to Chicago, Illinois, traffic will be backed up for miles before even reaching the city. The Society of Chicago needs to do something about the traffic. They need to find a way to reduce the amount of traffic that is going through Chicago. The city of Chicago could reduce the public transportation price. This could be beneficial to the people and the city. It would benefit the city of Chicago by reducing the amount of exhaust entering the atmosphere, and they would get money from the transportation. It would also benefit the people because it would be a cheaper and more efficient way to get to work. The city could also encourage people living within the city to bike or scooter to work. This would make less traffic in the city. It would also help people get some daily exercise in, and it would be better for the environment. Traffic is also one of the reasons why Chicago has a pollution problem. The air quality in the city of Chicago is horrible. Society needs to reduce the amount of trash going into landfills. The city needs to encourage people to recycle or to find another way to use their trash, like compost or something. There are over 800,000 tons of garbage thrown in landfills in Chicago a year. That is tons of trash. Recycling trash could also reduce the number of landfills in Chicago. There are 4 landfills in the city of Chicago, Illinois. That is crazy for a city in Illinois to have that many landfills. That is not healthy for the people living in Chicago, or it is not healthy for the environment at all. Chicago also has one of the highest crime rates. The city's overall crime rate, especially with the violent crime rate, is higher than the average U.S. average. The average crime rate for Chicago, Illinois is 115,279 crimes a year. That is a lot of crimes happening within a small city of Chicago. The city of Chicago, my bad. If we reduce the number of crimes in the neighborhoods, the Society of Chicago needs to reduce the amount of crime, starting with the number of crime neighborhoods. There are about 20 or more crime neighborhoods in Chicago, Illinois. If we reduce the number of crime neighborhoods, I believe that the crime rate will go down. Then the streets will be much safer. We also need to reduce the number of poor families living in Chicago. I feel like one of the reasons the crime rate is so high is because the number of poor families living in Chicago at once. The poor families do not have enough money to support their families, so they have to steal in order to survive. And that is not healthy, for one, for them, two, for their kids, because their kids are going to grow up knowing that stealing is good and it's not. And that they can turn into criminals throughout the years. And that, I think, is why Chicago has one of the higher crime rates. So if we reduce the number of poor families, there will be less crime, which this will make a happier and better society. Overall, overall in Chicago, the overall society of Windy City needs work. They need a better traffic system so the traffic is not backed up for miles and miles before even reaching the city at all. It also needs a better crime system. This will make the city of Chicago safer for travelers, for tourists, or just for the people living in it. And lastly, they need to do something about the pollution, because the air quality is so bad that when you get into Chicago, you can feel your lungs hurt because of the air quality. This will make the air quality better if they get pollution control, and it will be much, much safer for the earth.